What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another war report of Cloudwing Valley. What an exciting week so far. This has been a really interesting development today. And we're going to go through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to cover. Unfortunately, I didn't make a list of every cool fight that happened because there's cool fights everywhere, wall to wall. But we will take a look at some of those fights. This is week 6, the start of it. Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. I am your host, Foglata of the Gosh Kia. Yes, Gosh Kia. Like, gosh, it's a Kia. Beep, beep. You know? And we are going to roll right on through. I think we will start off with a little announcement. Alright, so Monday, the 26th. Stage 3, the Chaos Spread starts. That means that you'll be able to do a new little campaign objective. I think it's just take part in 3 territory wars. You all should get that rather easily. All you gotta do is really attack a field camp that sits out in front of a Golia or something 3 times, and then boom, you're done. Free money. What do you guys think? Should we save the most interesting for last? Let's go ahead and do Anadolu first. You guys in the south need some love. Alright, so looking at Saturday, this is what the war grid looked like. A whole lot of color sprinkling all over the place. You got some yellows, you got the Revival crew with their red, Spartan Legion with their kind of a mauve color. Blue is the cohorts. Cohorts have been pretty good. That's like they're kind of a new cohort group going, and they're doing their best, and I think that they're doing pretty well. From what I hear, the fight's been good down there. So looking at tonight, some things have changed. We got Fire Saga poking their head up. Novus down there poking their head up. Take a look at that. That's a lot of change. A lot of stuff has changed. Cohort's been taking back some land. We've got Resurgency down there taking stuff. Whole lot of interesting development. Thank you, Shadowhawk. Alright, so there are the battles. The fiefs that changed hands tonight. Cohorts took one from Radiance. Cohorts took another from Digital Order. Fire Saga took one from Revival. Revival took one from Digital Order. Cohorts took one from Revival. Spartan Legion took one from Digital Order. Cohorts took one from Digital Order. Revival took one from the Spartans. Spartans took one from Digital Order. Fire Saga took one from Revival. Revival took a bunch. Just 2 right there from Spartan Legion, another from Digital Order. Cohorts grabbed one from Digital Order. Plot Novus got one from Digital Order. Resurgency, one from Spartan Legion. Digital Order, Radiance lost one, then Digital Order took it back. Spartan Legion got one from the Cohorts. Cohorts got one from Revival, and the Cohorts got one from Digital Order. Kind of looks to me like YellowTurbans might have had a fight somewhere else today. What do you think that happened? We'll find out. So as of right now, the people that live in Anadolu, we have Revival with 4,800 influence, Radiance with 3,250 influence, Digital Order with 1,800 influence, Spartan Legion with 1,650 influence, Fire Saga with 300 influence, Plot Novus Animes with 150 influence, and Resurgency with 150 influence. Let's see how the health of this region is doing. The prosperity. 71% free houses, 29% are cohorts. Started with 22,200 influence, currently sitting at 19,450. Prosperity rating of negative 2,750. That's the difference between where it began and where it ended. We have an average fort level of 2, average town level of 3, average village level of 1. Now pretty much the way that this stuff works is as fief, every time a fief flips, it goes down 20% prosperity for that fief. When it reaches below 0, it downgrades. So all those tier 5 fiefs, as they get taken over, flip hands back and forth, It constantly is on a downgrade cycle. Now you got to do fief quests every week to upgrade them. You bring the prosperity up by meeting the resource requirement. And that's how you keep leveling up your fiefs. Now, the higher the level, the better the troops that defend your fief, and the more money you make on your revenue from that fief. So our top builders right now, Digital Order actually has a positive number on the board. We haven't seen many positive numbers on this board. So they have currently 3 fiefs with 150 renown. Resurgency's got 0. Fire Saga's got 0. Plot Nova's Anime's got 0. That's pretty much baseline. Everything from there goes downhill. Top level fief in the zone is Digital Order with a rank 6 on Bolin. Top village, we have 2 rank 2 villages in the whole region down there, both owned by Radiance. Jumping on over for the War for Regionopolis, we have 2 contenders, YellowTurbans and Phoenix Legion, both of which are qualified to fight for Regionopolis. They will have to make their way through the cohorts first, so we're going to see how that works. Well, Biggs, you know, there's this thing called be nice to people. They usually leave you alone if you're nice to them. If you keep poking them, they're going to poke back. But that said, this would be a really boring game if everyone just sat in their corner and didn't fight each other. So keep it up. Keep fighting each other, guys. Now, the downside about having a region in ruin is you got 3 fief quests to do. These are your tier 5 and tier 4 fief quests. You got 3 of them. So the higher up your fiefs get, the better your fief quests get. So as we start seeing some of these fiefs restore their power, and you know Revival starts doing their fief quests on their fiefs and get them up higher level, you're going to start seeing these fief quests go higher. And hopefully you'll see more than just 3. Granted, that 5-star Cowhide quest is a very good quest. You can easily fill that one by hitting that node 2 or 3 times. Not even that. Probably 2 times. You'll fill that up. Let's go ahead and jump over to Ostaria. Here's where we looked like on Saturday. Now, if you weren't aware, there was lots of things going down in the little Ostaria region today. Wow, all kinds of fights. And there's where we are now. Subtle changes here and there, but you know what fief is still standing? Ostel. Nobody has knocked on that door and survived. They all died. Ostel still taken by the cohorts. That is the true Conqueror city. Yep. Get through those cohorts, man. You got your streets paved. Taking a look at the fiefs that changed hands, there was a whole lot of defense today. A lot of good fights there. A lot of good offense. A lot of good defense. Some of the bigger fief swaps, we had the cohorts take one from the Templars. House of Lord took one from Warborn. The House of Lords took back Mueller House from the Lonely Hearts Club. Cohorts took one from Knights Templar. Radiance took one from here. Warborn took one from Bornair. Cohorts on the Templars. Cohorts on Knights Templar. House of Lords got one from Vidar. Vidar got one from Knights Templar. Speak took one from Atlas. Cohorts took one from Bornair. And Radiance took one from here. Now, if you remember, the houses of Ostaria were pretty thick there for a while. Now we're starting to thin out. We have Goshkia in the lead with 1,800 influence, Knights Templar with 1,700 influence, Bornair with 1,450 influence, Radiance with 1,350 influence, Warborn with 1,100 influence, the Templars with 1,050 influence, Speak with 750 influence, House of Lords with 550, Vidar with 450, and Lonely Hearts Club with 200. Recount, I messed up. What did I miss? I'll recount if I did. I'll make it right. But you know, 235 thieves logging in under an hour, that's quite a task. So, yes, Warborn had some pretty good defenses tonight. I also saw Vornair put up some good defenses tonight. And there was quite a few fights down there in the southwest that were pretty intense. All right, Ostarian regional prosperity. Here we go. Currently sitting at 58%, which is healthy. 27 fiefs are owned by free houses, 16 by cohorts. Started with 16,500 influence. Current influence is 19,150. That's 200 or 2,650 above where it began. Average fort level is 4, average town level is 5, average village level is 2. Currently on top with the renowned builders is Goshkia with 550, Vornair with 400, Knights Templar with 350, Radiance with 350, the Templars with 300. We got some heavy hitter fiefs, Drywalder, Grunfield, Platland, Tier 6. Those are big towns right there. Those guys will be popping your 5-star fief quest most. You also have over on the villages, Westweg, Fallenberg, Mainstead, all rank 4. Working our way up. So let's take a look at that race for Algolia. Today we have Valor with 3,850 influence. Woodcutters Union is at 2,100 influence. They'll need another 900 to be able to knock on that door. Either way, you're going to have a hell of a fight in front of you. You're going to have to take down the cohorts to get in that door. So look forward to seeing how that fight prevails. Now with prosperity comes very nice fief quests. Here we go. You have 3 5-star fief quests to choose from. Over at Ostal, you have Calcasite. Over on Platland, you have Elite Rebel Cavalry kits or Magnetite. You have several 4-star fief quests, including one at Das Bulwark for 20 Genets. Remember those green horses? Yes, those green horses. Nobody wants them. In fact, people bring them around with them in TW so that when you attack them and you win, you get their Genets. Yeah, it's a thing. Take those to Das Bulwark, turn it in, 370 honor. Easy money right there. If your house owns Das Bulwark, you get another 185. Totally worth. Now for the interesting one. Let's take a look at Angavaria. Yep. So this was Saturday. 5 little fiefs that weren't owned by YellowTurbans. When I first did my my sheet, I was like, wait, did I mess something up? I gotta look at this. But yeah, look at that. These guys aren't even allies, and like we have random people poking up in here. You got No Evil, you got Just Us. Fire Saga poked up here. The Resistance came up in here. Pretty much everyone all of a sudden turned on the zone and started taking little chunks. I mean, they're hitting on all corners. If you look at the map, it's literally each corner of the map was taken by a different alliance. Kind of weird. Yep. So, YellowTurbans, you guys got some company now. You guys can be less lonely. Now, we haven't seen this map look like this since week 1. For the battles, we have a lot of battles. Quite a few. Highlighting the houses that now call Angavaria home. Have a plot of land there. Radiance is still on top with 6,900 influence. Nightmare cut off a piece of 2,400 influence. Digital Order's now in 3rd place with 2,100 influence. Atlas with 1,550 influence. Devastators with a chunk of 900 influence. Speak with 600. Here with 600. Partisans with 300. Fire Saga with 150. And C with 150. Everyone was carving up that pie today. Let's take a look at this prosperity. As YellowTurbans predominantly own the entire region, they can't possibly do enough fief quests to maintain all of the land there. So it was destined to decline. This was an uphill battle for them. Now, the fact that there are 3 houses here that actually have positive renown is a good sign. We're going to see if they can continue pushing this forward. Maybe see that, stable turn into a healthy. So it's 21,900 influence to start with. Currently sitting at 21,200, which is only a 700 loss. Not too bad. Might be able to save it. Free houses are 90% ownership, 5 for the Legion. So that's 10%. Haven't seen a whole lot of cohort activity in Ungaveria this season. The average fort level is 4. The average town level is 3. Average village is 1. Partisans on top with 100 renown. Atlas on top, second place with 50. Tied with Nightmare with another 50. We have lots of tier or level 4 towns and the walls, the gate, the various forts. Several are actually ranked 4. Thank you for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. Got another one coming, no doubt. And then we have 4 villages that are currently level 2. Thank you. Oh, a couple more. Why not? So this is something I didn't think I would see. YellowTurbans, yes, they have the lead with 10,550. But now Just Us is just 600 away from being able to go after the big deal at Turo Veros this season. Check that out. I mean, if they continue this push and get 3,000 and can actually knock on that door, there's not going to be much cohort resistance. It's going to be YellowTurbans versus Just Us head-to-head on that place, which would be really interesting to watch. Really appreciate all the follows, guys. That's huge. Thank you so much. Top Ungaveria fiefs. There are a total of 3 fief quests. Man, I gotta huzzah this a little less, I think. Sorry, guys. But Hat Van. I've always loved that name, Hat Van. You gotta wear a hat if you're gonna get in the van, right? Bring your granite too. 46,000 of it. Bring it on over there, get that 5-star fief quest out of the way. 400 honor for that. An extra 200 honor if you're in the owner of that fief. Thank you guys so much. 4-star fief quest. Havice and Horka, both coursers. Pretty easy to get your hands on. Go over there, turn in 10. Wow, thank you. Really appreciate it, Gert. Alright, so now for the big zone, the Borderlands. This was really exciting today, too. There was a lot of stuff going down in the Borderlands. So this is what we look like in the northern Borderlands on Saturday. Flip over to today, and boom, you got all kinds of color going in there. Now, I think everybody, Just Us included, and Last Legion included, knew that with that much land, you're going to lose some. You can't have that much land with that many alleyways and that many one-way entrances and that much territory to cover and zigzags all over the place and be able to hold it with a smaller team. There's no way. So there was a little bit of a pocket there, and people came up there and started claiming stuff. And now we have the Varangian Guard jumping up there and taking a little chunk. Hightower has expanded quite extensively. All I can say is Hightower's back, guys. It won't be long. It won't be long. Just watch. And Hurt joined the Resistance and got some land. You got Spartan's Glory with Shaolin and Nightmare all still holding their own up there. Last Legion, House of Lords, you guys did a phenomenal job today. we'll cover a little bit about that in the house leaderboards. Good job, guys. And Apex, welcome to the party. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. So Apex, brand new house, seen them advertising all week. Please welcome them. Go ahead and send their leader a tell. Welcome them to the family. Welcome to Cloudwing Valley. We are a very fun server to be a part of. Highly enjoying it. Highly recommend it to everybody looking to start out. Taking a look at the northern battles, there was quite a few of them. Here you go. Digital Order took one from Shaolin. House of Lords took one from Nightmare. Hightower took one from Nightmare. House of Lords took one from Spartan's Glory. Digital Order from Nightmare. Digital Order from Shaolin. Apex from Nightmare. Varangian Guard from Nightmare. Digital Order from Nightmare. Wow. Hype train incoming, guys. Hype train incoming. I think I've had a hype train once the entire time I've been streaming over 12 years. So thank you so much for that. Go ahead and hype this thing up. Get those emotes. I mean, wow. That's great. 81% already. Great job, guys. Alright, so Hightower from Digital Order. House of Lords from Digital Order. Hightower, Spartan's Glory. Digital Order from Spartan's Glory. Digital Order from Nightmare. Hightower from Digital Order. Digital Order from Spartan's Glory. And Varangian Guard from Nightmare. It kind of seems to me, level 1 complete. Awesome, guys. So, it kind of seems to me that YellowTurbans came over to the Borderlands, started knocking people around, but people pulled a fast one and went down there and started taking stuff out of their hometown. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out come Saturday. You remember, guys, Saturday is payday. All the money is on the line. That's when you got to lay it all out, come home with a payday. Saturday night, you get paid. Everyone loves that. You get the kits, you get the siege, you get the, you know, things I really like, the mercenary attire chests. Yep, fashionable. It's the true end game. And then the silver payouts, of course. So you guys gotta solidify your standings, hold your lines, you know, and see what we can do. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see what Saturday looks like. Let's jump on over to the South Borderlands. So here's what we had on Saturday. Wow, that's a tier 2. Nice work. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gamer Mike. Amazing. Gert, Gamer Mike, you guys are carrying me, man. I really appreciate it. Today was a really crappy day for me, and you guys are definitely making it better. So thank you. Alright, here's where we are today. Look at that. So colorful. You guys are doing a great job. Yep. Just Us, Nightmare. Good work down there. All I gotta say is take a look at this battle list. There's a lot of fiefs to flip. Just a lot. Like a lot. Hightower got one from Digital Order, Partisans from Digital Order, Nightmare from Digital Order, a couple, and then Nightmare got one from Open Mid, Partisans got one from Digital Order, Nightmare got one from Varangian Guard, Partisans over Radiance, Hurt got a pair from YellowTurbans, actually 3 of them from YellowTurbans. Nightmare took one from Hurt, Digital Order took one from Nightmare, Hightower took one from Nightmare, Hightower took one from Digital Order, Nightmare took one from Varangian Guard, Radiance took one back after it was taken from Digital Order. Partisans took one from Digital Order, and then Radiance lost one to the Partisans. A lot of fighting in the Borderlands today. A lot of fighting. So, look where the population's at. Check that out. 12 houses call the Borderlands home now. House of Lords with 6,800. Digital Order with 5,100. Nightmare with 3,900, Partisans with 3,000, Radiance with 2,550, Hightower with 2,550, Shaolin with 2,250, Hurt with 1,650, Spartan's Glory with 1,350, Varangian Guard with 1,050, Goblin with 150, and Apex with 150. What's up, Goblins? What's up, Apex? Welcome to the family. Now, before I show you the prosperity, just know that it was a big commitment for a lot of houses to own so much land. And when it flips, thank you for the subscription, Horizontal Hawk. When it flips, it downgrades because they took it on Saturday. If they did not meet their goal, it would have been low enough where if it was taken again, it would go downgrade. So we saw a whole lot of downgrades happening, which was a little heartbreaking. You know, last season I was in the Borderlands. It was my home. I took pride in it. And yeah, well, things are hitting the fan now. So we have 94%, which is pretty much 100% if you take out the gates in the city, which you can't capture. So pretty much 100% free houses owned. It started with 43,150. This is the most influence of any zone in the game. Current influence is 40,500. Prosperity rating of negative 2,650. Dropped quite considerably this week. I think come Saturday it's going to drop even further, sadly. The average fort level is 3, average town level is 5, average village level is 1. Radiance has a rank 6 fief with 100 renown. So they have, they have 6 fiefs with a total of 100 renown, which means that that's 100 over where it began across the board of their fiefs. We still do have some rank 6 on the boards. Those are going to be where you get your 5-star fief quests popping quite regularly. We do have 1 village on the map. House of Lords, Scavel. They have 1 village on the map that is rank 2. So, congrats to that, House of Lords. You guys survived. So, with that much real estate and that many rank 6 fiefs, you can expect to see a whole lot of Borderlands fief quests. Yep, there is quite a few 5-star theirs. The food one is really easy. All food nodes spit out food. You don't have to worry about purple, blue, green, gray. They all spit out food. It's just the amount of food that they spit out each time that you hit it. Sheepskin, fairly easy to get. Chalcocite, pretty easy to get. Magnetite, pretty easy to get. Now, if any of you guys out there want to make some money, list those materials that you see there on the trading post. People buy it. It's known. Easy money. 4-star fief quests, whole bunch of them. Again, Genets. Genets are on the board. You know, I went 6 seasons without even seeing a single Genet quest the whole time that we were running. And this season, I'm seeing them pop like candy. They're popping up everywhere. That's great. So, there you have it. That's the Borderlands fief quests. You guys ready to look at the leaderboards here? First up, top 10 renowned builders. We have Goshkia with 550, 4 fiefs. Fornera with 3 fiefs with 400. Knights Templar with 5 fiefs, 350. The Templars with 1 fief, 300. That's a highly upgraded fief right there. Vidar with 2 fiefs with 100. Warborn with 3 fiefs with 50. Lonely Hearts Club with 50 with 1 fief. Atlas, 6 fiefs with 50. And again, the more fiefs that you have, the harder it is for you to actually pull off upgrading them all. So it's not that easy when you have a ton of land. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? Alright, so leaderboard time. First up, alliances. Yes, YellowTurbans is still on top. 24,600 influence. But look, the last Legion is catching up. They're only 14,000 behind. Could happen. Never know. If YellowTurbans continues getting hit from all fronts, we can probably expect to see that 65 fief slide a little further. They're going to have to devise a plan to start defending all sides because, Jesus, they were getting hit from everywhere. So that was really kind of a unique rise upon the little guys that take on the big guys. So that's an interesting turn of event. Just Us, 9,900. Resistance with the number 4 place. Phoenix Legion with 5. Valor with 6. No Evil with 7th. Woodcutters Union with 8th. They did a phenomenal job holding up to all the onslaught of attacks tonight. Really proud of you guys. Just continue to hold your own and doing your best. That was pretty cool to see. Hibernia's down there at 9th, chilling in the basement. Woot. Phoenix Prophecy of Kings down there 10th. Fable Few 11th. It's really great to see that we have more than 10 alliances in the server now. We have come so far from having like 6 alliances that really did anything. Now we have like 11, and that number's probably going to grow. There's a lot of free like houses out there that don't have alliances at all. So if those guys start allying up, we're going to see some pretty good growth here. With this top alliance board, could be a top 20 here soon. I look forward to that. Top gains: Last Legion with 13 additional feasts tonight. Resistance with 11. No Evil with 2. Phoenix Legion with 1. Biggest losses of the night: YellowTurbans lost 30. Valor lost 4. Just Us lost 4. Woodcutters lost 2. And Prophecy of Kings lost 1. Now, let me remind you guys. Last season, it was a big strike. Midway Kings, all those guys, they rallied up. They ended up hitting YellowTurbans really hard on a Tuesday. They totally lost their butts. Like, YellowTurbans lost like 40-something feasts that week. It was rough, right? Well, they came back Saturday and took back even more than they lost. So you guys better hunker down. It's coming. You got to know what's coming. So be ready for it. YellowTurbans going to bring it. We're going to see what happens on Saturday. That is your test. Survive Saturday. Yep, hold the line, guys. Hold the line. Prophecy of Kings lost 1. Let's jump on over to the house leaderboard here. Movers and shakers, here we go. What house got the most gains? The Partisans with a 7. Hightower with a 7. House of Lords with a 6. Fire Saga with a 3. Speak with a 3 or 2. Sorry. Nightmare with 2. Hurt with 2. Devastators with 2. Plot Novus Animes, welcome back to the leaderboard, with a 1. And Revival with a 1. On the biggest losses, Digital Order lost 21. Atlas lost 7. Spartan's Glory lost 4. The Templars lost 2. Shaolin lost 2. Radiance lost 2. Knights Templar lost 2. Open Mid lost 1. Lonely Hearts Club lost 1. And Spartan Legion lost 1. Bringing it all together, here's our current house leaderboard. Congratulations to the House of Lords for taking that 3rd place slot. That was a hard push. You guys deserve it. Let's see if you can keep it. Nightmare's right on your heels. They are not far behind. You better protect it. Revivals probably getting antsy down there in the south, and they're ready to take over some more land. Partisans climbing up that leaderboard. Hightower coming back with a vengeance. Climbing right on up that board like they belong there. Shaolin, rank 8. Goshki is down there at 9th, just chilling. Knights Templar had a rough night, but they're down there at 10th. They're still on the top 10. I wouldn't count them out. They're going to bounce back. They're going to start taking back some stuff. They're going to be ready for that fight in Ostaria. And then 11 through 20 over there on the right. Now there are, from what I've seen, at least 40 houses on the Western server that are actively participating in territory wars. There are so many that are not on this board. I may actually increase it to be a 40 list rather than a 20 list, because there are so many good houses out there that are trying to commit to fighting and being out there, and you all deserve, a round of applause for putting up the fight. So, way to go, guys. This server is hopping. It's been a real blessing to see you guys come back from the fiery inferno that we came out of and turn it into this. And you guys are great. If you check out the world chat, people are friendly. They help each other. We all say good game. Everybody says good game to each other. It's good fights all around. Keep it real, guys. Have some fun out there. I really appreciate all the support tonight. You really brightened my really bad day, so thank you so much. Alright, there we are, back to the beginning. Thank you so much, guys. Love y'all. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Good fights. Keep it up. Let's see what you guys can do. Let's make Saturday just as memorable as tonight.